Mike Angelino Sports. All right, man. I'm gonna break down the JOJO Diaz versus Devin Haney, and I'm also gonna break down the Davis versus Pitbull. Two separate events. So two separate dates. One fight's on Saturday. The second fight's on Sunday. So let me break down the first fight. JOJO Diaz versus Devin Haney. This is a good fight, man. This is a good fight. Devin Haney, last fight was versus Linares, and he faced adversity. He got hit, man, by the old man, the grandpa, Linares, man. The last thing that leaves a fighter is his power, man, and also his IQ, right? His power and experience. And Devin Haney got hit, man, I believe in the 10th or something, and he survived for 2 rounds, and he was just hugging and everything. So that was a lot of experience, man. Now he knows if he gets hurt, he knows how to survive. So yeah, Devin Haney has a record of 26-0-0. He has 15 knockouts, meaning he has no power, man. He has no power, but Kambosos didn't have power, and he rocked Teofimo, so he has power. Anything could happen in boxing, man. If you get hit right on the button, you could hurt somebody, flash knockdown, and you could knock someone out. But when I say no power, man, he has 15 knockouts. That's out of 26 fights. He has 15 knockouts. That doesn't equal to power, and they even call him pillow hands, Devin Haney. So he has no power, man. But anything could happen if he hits somebody right in the button. But he has no power. All right, so he's gonna fight JOJO Diaz. JOJO Diaz is coming off a great win over Fortuna. Fortuna was he was supposed to fight Ryan Garcia, but Ryan Garcia was going through some stuff. Oh, I don't know. I have a lot of stuff going on. Well, yeah, if you're up all night on YouTube and Instagram, you don't get a lot of sleep, dog. You get headaches the next day, and you have to go train with Canelo. And when you train with Canelo and Reynoso, you got to be in your A game. And guess what? You're going to go through some problems, man. So, yeah, he's going through some problems, some mental problems. Yeah, because that's to wake up early and train with Canelo. I have mental problems, too, if I'm on TikTok and Instagram all night, all day. So... yeah, he's going through some stuff. So JOJO said, "Man, I'm down." He raised his hand and he went out there and he gave him a good fight, man. He won the fight, and he showed a lot of things. He just moved up to the division. He's what do you want to, how do I call it? Whatever. He just moved up to the division and he's calling out he wants to smoke with everyone. Le gusta fumar. Le gusta fumar al vato. So, man, and Devin Haney's down, man. He's down to fight. Tank Davis doesn't fight. What elite fighter has he fought? Teofimo Lopez is down. He fought Lomachenko and he beat him. He looked crispy. He looked fire, man. He looked freaking on point. Like, okay, this kid is the best one out of the division is him, man. And then he fought Kambosos. He looked terrible. He looked garbage truck juice. I don't know what he was doing, man. And the dad, if you look at the corner, if you go on YouTube, you break down what he said in the corner. Knock him down, calm down. What are you doing? Knock him out. Like, it's just like they went out for gusto, and when you do that, you have a chance of getting knocked out. So I don't want to get into that, but yeah, JOJO Diaz, man, he's game, man. He's a throwback fighter. He has 32 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss, and 15 KOs. He doesn't have power, but he has good pop. And if he hurts you, he could stop you. He throws volume punches. Boom, 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 boom. He goes to the body. I like the kid, man. He's a southpaw. He goes to the body, finishes to the body or starts in the body and then works his way up. Boom, 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 body. Always finishes to the body. Throws a combination, boom, to the body. Jab, body. He's just constantly hitting the body. That's one thing I like about him, man. And a lot of young fighters don't do that. They don't go to the body. All right, so let's talk about keys to victories for JOJO. JOJO's a southpaw, man. The kryptonite for the Floyd Mayweather defense is a southpaw. When Mayweather fought Pacquiao, a lot of the questions and a lot of concerns from fighters and analysts, they were like, yeah, but Mayweather is he gonna do the Mayweather defense, because the way to break the Mayweather defense is a southpaw. So yeah, so. And as you can see in the fight, Mayweather did kill him, the Mayweather player. He also gave him he had his 2 hands up, the high guard, and he was giving him different looks when he fought Pacquiao. So, yeah, so is Haney gonna do that? I've never seen Haney. Is he gonna fight a little different? Can he? Is it? Can you? That's what we're gonna see. Can he adapt if he's getting hit? Because that's part of being experienced, right? Adapting to things. And JoJo's a southpaw, so he's gonna shoot that straight left into that defense. This is the open area. When you go like that, that left hand is gonna come. It's gonna come. So is he gonna change his defense? Is he gonna put his hands up? You know what I mean? That's when you talk about adapting. For example, when Floyd Mayweather fought Mosey, he was doing the Mayweather defense. Mosey went up with that overhand right, bah, and he rocked Mayweather, got him drunk, almost knocked him out, boom, boom. And then again, Mayweather was doing the Mayweather, and he went over with that overhand right again, boom. What did Mayweather do? He adjusts. What did he do? He had the high guard, and he walked down Mosey. Psst, psst. He put the high guard, boom. If you look at the fight, that's how you adapt. So can Haney adapt? He's young, man. So you got to look for that. How is the defense gonna be for that fight, and how is he gonna adapt? All right, so we'll check that out. So that's the keys for victory. Dirty boxing. When JoJo gets him in the inside, man, dirty boxing. Boom, boom, boom. Body shots. Hit him right here on the shot by the thigh. Boom, boom, boom. Rabbit punches. Whatever you can get, man. Get this kid out of his game plan, man. He's young. He's only 22 years old, man. He's just a kid. JoJo's 29 years old, man. Tiene colmillo, man. He has experience. This kid, man, he faced adversity, but he hasn't fought elite guys. JoJo has a better resume, man. He fought Fortuna. There's a Russian guy he fought. Supposedly we're going to knock him out. He beat him in decision, if I'm not mistaken. Tevin Farmer, when he fought Tevin Farmer, he had his eye was open. He could have stopped. They could have stopped the fight, or he could have quit. Nah, man, he showed grit, and he went at it, and he beat Tevin Farmer, man. And also versus Gary Russell Jr. He beat him. They say the fastest hands in the game, right, in the sport is Gary Russell Jr. He has fast hands, and he gave him a good fight, but he got a little tired. And when you get tired, either you're not preparing right, or you're not making weight, and that's an indicator that you're not making weight. That's what JoJo wasn't making weight at the lower levels. At 122? When he was fading away, he used to fade away. Just like Canelo at 154, he used to fade away, like, because he wasn't making that weight. Now Canelo's going to fight at cruiserweight. Canelo's a big guy, and JoJo's a little dude, but he's thick. So he's at 135, and don't be surprised he moves up to 140, but he's at 135. And at the lower levels, he was getting tired, and he was fading away, and he was getting criticized, but it's because he wasn't making weight. He admitted it. He wasn't making weight. I don't know what happened. He got fined. He didn't make weight. He couldn't drain himself, and it was very dangerous. And like I said, in the late rounds, you start fading away because either you're not training right or because you can't make weight. And that's what happened to fighters, Canelo and JoJo. And now he's at 135. He feels more comfortable. And yeah, they say he's not a real 135. Hey man, he beat Fortuna, and he wasn't making weight back there, so he moved up. So I think he's a real deal, Holyfield, at 135. Dirty boxing, make it a dogfight, right? Don't let Haney think because he'll break you down. He'll boom boom jab boom, hit you with body shot, boom boom boom, combinations, and he moves. Don't let him think. Bring the fight to him. You have to win every round, every round is a fight, because remember he's fighting in the zone, and the zone is with David Haney, and so JoJo needs to win every round like it's every fight, like it's a fight. Round 1, I won the fight. Round 2, I won the fight. He has to win, because if it goes to decision, I think they're gonna give it most likely to Devin Haney, and I think the fights will go to decision. I don't know. I got to really think about it, but yeah, win the championship rounds, right? The late rounds, the 10, the 11, 12. Win those rounds. You have to win those rounds so you can make an impression to the judges, man. Devin Haney, man, he's a taller fighter. He's 5'8". He's got a reach of 7'1", while JoJo Diaz has a reach of 64 inches. So yeah, he has a big advantage, and he's taller. He's 5'8". JoJo is 5'6". So keys to victory. I think David Haney, of course, he has to use his height, and he has to use his reach, man. Boom, don't let him get in the inside because you have the longer arms and you can't, you know what I mean? He gets there faster with the shorter arms. So don't let him cut the distance, and don't turn it into an inside fight when you have to. And then you have to use your legs, bro. You have to use your legs, jab out, grab, and he has to hold. If he's in there with JoJo and JoJo pushes him to the ropes, grab, or whenever he has the chance, grab and tie him up good. Don't let him work. Don't let him work. Because JoJo does work, and he hits you to the body, getting free body shots, and in the late rounds, you're going to get tired. So, yeah. And like I said, he got experience, and we're going to see how his chin is, because he got hit right on the button. Boom, it was money right on the button. He didn't see it, and he was doing that Floyd Mayweather. I don't like when fighters do that. Only fighters that could do the Floyd Mayweather is Floyd Mayweather and Canelo. And who else? Who else? What's his name? James Toney did it a little bit. He did the turn. Bernard Hopkins. So, yeah. So, those are legends, right? So, we're going to see how his chin, because his chin got questioned, and but he showed grit. So, let's see if he gets touching the button, how he reacts. But then again, Linares has power, man. The last thing that leaves an old fighter is his power and the experience, and he has power. JoJo doesn't have the power, but you hit somebody when they're not seeing it, and if you hit him right in the button, he could get him hurt. So we'll see how his chin is. Yeah, he has, like I said, he has a better resume. David Haney went 12 rounds with Gamboa. Like, come on, man. Gamboa? He went 12 rounds. So you could tell, this tells you that David Haney doesn't have power, because Gamboa, all you have to do is rush him and hit him. Look what Tank Davis said. He threw like a million uppercuts. He kept throwing uppercuts until he got him. Like, bye, took him out. Because that's what you have to do, man. He doesn't have a chin. Gamboa doesn't have a chin. You got to attack it. And this guy went 12 rounds with Gamboa. He slapped him around. He looked good, but come on, dog. You should have knocked him out. So, as you can see, he doesn't have power. So, what Haney has to do is just disrupt JoJo's rhythm, keep him off balance, and reset. Boom, and then boom, get on his bike. And then if he's in the ropes, grab. Whenever you have to do, just grab. Whenever you have the chance, grab, and just get the points. And also win every round like it's the fight. Every round is a fight, and I think he'll get the victory. It'll go decision. But I want to see his chin. I want to see if he gets tested, because JoJo does hit. He has accuracy and he has skill, man. He's a southpaw, like I said. He has a good jab. He has good defense. He's defensive responsible. Boom, boom. He throws a jab. He throws a shot, and he's always ready for the shot. And he counters while he's at it. Boom, boom. And he counters. Boom. So he's good, man. And he goes to the body. That's one thing I like about JoJo. He goes to the body all day, all night. To the body. From first round to the 12th round. He's always working the body. And, yeah, JoJo has fast hands. Got combinations. Southpaw. I like JoJo, man, and I think he'll beat JoJo. I think I think he'll beat Devin Haney. I think he's got it, man. So we'll see, but he has to beat him. It can't be a close fight, because they're gonna give it to Devin Haney. Let's see if he can hurt him, but he doesn't have the power, man. He has good pop though, but his record tells you he does not have the power. But you never know, man, because like I said, you got to check. Let's see if Haney gets hit in the button, if he does the funky chicken again. So, yeah. All right, so let's talk about the Tank Davis versus Pitbull Cruz. Yeah, man, Pitbull Cruz, man, on the internet, he was making noise, man. If I'm not mistaken, Manny Pacquiao recruited him, and he put him under Manny Pacquiao Promotions for a while. I don't know. But Pitbull Cruz is from El DF, man, the Distrito Federal de Mexico. Oh, man, that's great boxing comes from the capital of Mexico, man. Marquez's, Barrera, Sanchez, legendary coaches. What's his name? Cuyo Hernandez, Bellestein, and I could go on and on and on. So, he comes from a pedigree of boxers, a family of boxing, man. A great pedigree. His father, his brothers, they box, man, and they're well known in the boxing circuit. Barrera was talking about the family, the Pitbull, the Cruz's family. So, all right, he's 24 years old. He's a little guy, man. He's 5'4". He's fighting Tank. Tank, man, he has power, man. He's 25 fights, 24 knockouts. he has power, man. This guy has 22 fights. Cruz has 22 fights, 15 knockouts. So he has power, man. It's a good record, man. Good record, good power. But Tank has power. But like I said, man, these guys need to fight elite fighters. Who has Tank fought an elite at the elite level at 135 and 140? So he hasn't fought nobody, and he's fighting, B fighters. See, and what the reason they're B fighters or C fighters because they don't have great chins, man. Some of them do. But when you're fighting elite fighters, they have, like I always say, they have elite skills, but also elite chins. So, yeah, maybe what if Tank fights Teofimo or something? He's not going to be able to hurt him. Teofimo has a good chin. What if Tank fights whoever, an elite fighter at 140? Josh Taylor? He has an elite chin, dude. Ramirez hit him, man. He has an elite chin. You're not going to be that just holding it and staying in the middle, staying in and just catching shots. Nah, man. You could get dropped to get hit because he does get hit. So, Tank Davis is 5'5". Pitbull Cruz is 5'4". So, they're both... I haven't seen Tank Davis fight a short fighter in a while, so I don't know. Maybe that could throw him off. We'll see for a couple rounds because he needs to, warm up, see where he's at. Tank Davis is a favorite, and my money goes with Tank Davis. With my heart goes for Pitbull, and like I said, don't underestimate El Distrito Federal, man, El DF. A fighter from, they got hard chins. Mexicans have hard heads, and the elevation in El DF, they have great chins because they're in elevation in the capital of Mexico, man. So, if Pitbull, if he can take a shot, dude, it's gonna be a long night, man. Tank Davis needs to power box, man. And give him different looks, give him different angles. He has the high guard, and if Tank Davis has the high guard, man, he's in the middle of the ring, and he's if you let him think, and he'll tear you apart, man. Body shot, right hand, left hand, uppercut. He'll break you down if you let him think. So that's what Tank Davis has to do. Fight his fight, box a little. You know what I mean? If he rushes him, give him an angle, get out of the way, turn him. If he has to have good rope game. You know what I mean? So, because Cruz is gonna take him to the rope. So let's see how he jumps off the rope and boom, he spins him. You know what I mean? Let me see his rope game. Can he throw a check hook coming off the ropes like Floyd does when he got Ricky Hatton? You know what I mean? We want to see that because he's gonna get pressured, and Floyd got pressured, and it's not like even the best got pressured and were forced to go to the ropes. Floyd versus Ricky Hatton, and he got him with that check hook off the ropes, off the corner, right? Psst. You know what I mean? It's coming out, exiting, boom, with that check hook, knocked him out. Maidana took him to the ropes, and you have to have rope game, man. So let me see his rope game versus Cruz, because Cruz is going to pressure him, and he's going to make him go back. And that's the thing. Tank Davis, yeah, he's going to be forced to go back, but try not to, man, and that's the key to victory. And if he goes to, the keys to victory for Pitbull, he has to make him go back. Make him fight off the back foot. Make him fight off the ropes. He has a better chance, man. It's like someone with a gun, dude. You're not going to run away from the gun like Bernard Hopkins says. Someone has a gun. It's better for you to try to grab it, try to go for it, than try to run. You know what I mean? So that's what Bernard Hopkins says, and yeah, it's true. So that's what Pitbull needs to do. One question I have is, can Tank Davis still make 135 pounds? That's the rumor going around the internet. Can he make 135? That's why he moved up to 140. Can he make 135? So we'll see, because Teofimo Lopez can't make 135 anymore, man. That's why he faded out at the end. Yeah, he was throwing power shot after power shot throughout the whole fight. That wears you down. But at the end, he got tired, man. And one of the reasons is because he can't make 135. He's a big, thick kid. And that's what Tank is. He's a short, buff dude. So we'll see. And, Tank throws power shots. So is he going to fade out? So we'll see. He's in great shape, and we'll see. We'll see. Tank never faced adversity. What happens if Pitbull and him if they hit heads, because it's a southpaw versus a conventional fighter? What if Tank gets cut? He hasn't faced adversity, man. Teofimo Lopez got cut, got dropped. He was having problems with his wife. So everything went wrong before the fight and during the fight. So what happens if he gets cut? What happens if he gets tired? What happens if whatever? So because he's not making weight, that he gets tired. So yeah, so and he hasn't faced adversity. He hasn't faced elite fighters. So that's a disservice Floyd is doing for Tank Davis, man. Tank Davis is a hell of a fighter, man. He's fired, man. He's fired. He has a great stick. He has power. He can move. He can box. Man, those uppercuts. Man, he's sick, man. I like Tank Davis, but he needs to fight somebody. Pitbull Cruz, that's a good fight, man. It's not a great fight, and I wish Pitbull Cruz could have had a little bit more time. I don't know how long was training camp, and also, I don't know. I don't think he's. I don't know. So, but this is a good fight, man, and I don't think it's gonna last. And if Pitbull Cruz could take a punch, it's going to be a good fight. And, man, you never know. But Tank is the favorite, and my money goes with Tank. But don't underestimate Pitbull Cruz from El DF. And he has a great, long history of his family being boxers. So, keys to victory for Pitbull Cruz, he has to make him go back, man. Make him go back. Make him go back. Like I said, it's better to go get the gun than run away from the gun. So take that weapon away from him. Make him go back. Boom, 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 boom. And change levels. Go to the top, jab to the top, jab to the bottom. Go to the body, go up top. Because he has great overhand rights and he has great hooks and uppercuts, man. So keep Tank guessing because Tank's going to, oh shit, now he's going to go up. So you got to keep him guessing. You can't just go headshots all day because Tank's going to, just block him. You got to change levels like Canelo, like Reynoso said. Bájale para arriba, pégale abajo y pícale. You know what I mean? You got to change levels versus Tank. Make them think out there and change the levels. Make them go backwards. Take them to the ropes and work. And like I said with JOJO Diaz, also with Pitbull Cruz. Hey, you got to fight dirty, man. Fight dirty. Everything counts. Hit him on the thigh. Hit him in the arms. Everything. Make it a dog fight. Make it a dog fight. Make it an ugly fight. You know what I mean? You can't let Tank stay in the middle and he's going to think and he's going to break you apart, man. I've seen it over and over, man. Tank, if you let him think, yeah. So we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see if he can take Tank's power. If he can take Tank's power, oh, it's gonna be a good fight, man. Because he is gonna get hit, man. Tank's got accuracy, man. His shots are crispy and they're fast. You know what I mean? So we'll see. He's a little guy, man. I don't know. But for a reason, Floyd Mayweather picked him. They know what they're doing, man. They're taking care of him, man. So, but I hope that they do make mistakes. I've seen mistakes. You know what I mean? I've seen underdogs beat other fighters. Like for example, Victor Ortiz fought Maidana. That's when Maidana emerged. Man, the only thing I knew is his record. Like, what? Maidana has like 26 fights, 25 knockouts, or 28 fights, 27 knockouts. I'm like, dude, who is this Argentinian with a bow haircut? He had like a lion. He looked malandrino. And I'm like, who is it? Like, nah, Victor Ortiz. And then we saw the fight. Man, they fought a great fight. He made Victor Ortiz quit. So, yeah. So, you never know when you're fighting a third world country fighter, man. So, hey, Tank's pretty boy. He's this, is that. But, man, there's always a third world country, especially from Mexico, man, that they're going to give you a run for your money or they will defeat you, man. So, be careful with these third world country fighters, man. The Philippines, Argentina, Mexico, you know what I mean? So, yeah. So, yeah, my prediction, man, if the fight's not going to last long, I think, Tank should win by KO. But if Pitbull Cruz, man, does the keys to victories and he can take a shot, oh, man, it's going to be a long night and we might see a surprise, man. Because never underestimate a fighter from El DF, El Distrito Federal, man, Mexico. Oh, man, they're the best. All right, so, yeah, man, we'll see what happens. I'll break it down. I'll do the post-fight breakdown. And check me out at Cholo Trucker on his channel, man. We talk boxing. I'm a guest in his show. He has a great show, so check him out. Cholo Trucker on YouTube. Leave a comment. Subscribe to the channel. Share it if you like it. Mike Angelino Sports. I break down fights. And we do podcasts and no boxing, no life, like Canelo, man. So, yeah, that's all I got. Mike Angelino Sports. I'm gone.